What up, guys? Today we're going to be doing a weekly forecast for several different pairs. Today we're going to be looking at Euro Swiss franc, and this is also for the week of January 27th through January 31st. But we're going to start off with Euro Swiss franc, and as you guys know, I like to go on it to a monthly time frame, go from different time frames to get a bird's eye view of what we're looking at with the charts. And right now we're going to look at monthly support areas. So you can see here we do have another harmonics pattern that's forming. So the A, the B, let's see. We have a monthly support area. We're looking at a strong bounce from this area towards the neckline. And this is what our setup would look like. So this would give us a nice 1 to 3.5 risk reward ratio, which is really good. So we have this monthly support plus this harmonics pattern that's completing on a weekly time frame, tracing back to the neckline. Usually with these patterns, even if you see it on the line chart, you can see that we have a weekly pattern and pattern formation. High probability of going to the neckline and test that area. What we're waiting for are some strides on the 4-hour time frame to go for higher highs before we actually decide to make an entrance. Right now we can see that on all time frames we still have a bearish environment. So that's what we have for Euro Swiss franc. Next up is going to be Euro Japanese yen, and as you can see, this is our suggested analysis for Euro Japanese yen a couple of weeks ago, and you can see that it did go exactly to where we wanted and then more, obviously after the market opened. So we already went exactly to our plan. I'm just gonna delete some stuff here so we can keep it kind of clean. So let's go back to the monthly time frame, kind of look at what we're looking at here. So monthly, we do have this impulsive pattern to the downside. So we're looking to at least come back to this area down here, if not make another push to this level. However, if we go down to a daily time frame, we can see that we're actually testing. We were testing until the market opened. We were testing some areas of resistance. We could see that we had a little bit of a resistance zone here as well. But you can see with the market open, we gapped downward. So we have a high probability of coming back to one of these areas. Yeah. So this is called trading the counter trend line. So we already have a clean break on this counter trend line. So what we want to do is go for another short, maybe wait for a retest in this area, and then come back down and test this area first. But once again, we want to be waiting for a little bit more of a better entry. So possibly coming up to right here. This would give us a 1 to 3.58 risk reward ratio, which is something that's really good. And all right, so that is Euro Japanese yen. Next we're going to go towards Euro pound, and as you can see, this was our analysis for Euro pound last week, and not much has actually changed here yet. So we're still waiting to see what's going to happen here with price. We actually might end up going in on a trade right here. Okay, so this is kind of what we're looking at right here. It's almost a 1 to 3 risk reward ratio, and essentially we're just waiting for higher highs and higher lows before we actually make an entrance on this particular pair. So that's Euro pound. We already covered that. We're going to look at oil real quick. This is still going to be relevant. If we go to the weekly time frame, you can see that we do have some resistance in this area. So there's a good little bounce that's going to occur right here. We don't inherently have a pattern, but we are going to be possibly looking for a deeper retracement. So we could take the fib here and then go for at least this level, depending on how price is being respected here. So this would be a good 1 to 4 risk reward ratio. And once again, we want to see higher strides towards a higher highs and higher lows on the daily and then 4-hour time frame, because right now it's still showing contextually a bearish environment. So for us, we just need a little bit of stair stepping in our direction before we're able to actually enter and commit on this trade. Otherwise, we're going to end up jeopardizing last week's profits over this trade. So we're going to be a little bit more patient on this, wait a bit, but right now this is going to be oil. As you can see, we're already in on this trade. We're just currently waiting for it to continue going back downward to this level, This is a 1-to-5 risk reward ratio, so good risk reward ratio. Did gap against us. A lot of these trades did gap probably because of U.S. news, particularly the Iran or the impeachment. But yeah, so it gapped against us. Still, gapped in our direction. Still going, and we're actually about to make this a break-even trade. So even if we do lose it, we're going to be covering our swap charges, no problem. And right now we're just going to be letting it run to our target point. But what's happening here is on a weekly, we just have basic resistance, and on a daily and 4-hour, we entered in based off of lower lows. So not too much to worry about. You can see that I did have structure here on the daily time frame, showing that we could see some potential resistance passing this area. However, we definitely went past that, closing the body below that area of support, and then once again trading below that area of support. So we're looking good so far. We're gonna let it run, and that is New Zealand Japanese yen. All right, that's pretty much it, guys. We're going to be looking at a couple different pairs at the end of the week regarding our biggest winners and biggest losers. So be sure to check that out. And right now, I want you guys to comment your ideas for these trades down below. Pairs that you want to see us trade and do analysis on as well. And also go check out our MAM channel. That is going to be placing all of our trades, not just these ones that you're seeing. It's a good educational place for you to be looking at if you're wanting to get back into Forex and learn a little bit more. Thanks again, guys. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.
What's up, guys? I want to say thank you again for checking out this breakdown for this particular pair. And I want to ask you guys to not only like and comment on this video, but also go check out our MAM channel. We have a channel dedicated specifically for breakdowns of the pairs and positions that we're actually entering or were already entered. So if you are interested in just getting a little bit more supplementary information and understanding how we analyze the market, go check out that MAM channel. It will be somewhere in the description or in the bio above. So thank you again, guys. I appreciate it. Go check out the MAM channel, like and comment, and don't forget to follow us for more of these free analysis videos. Thank you again. Talk to you soon. Bye.